Hey y'all, it's Brittany and welcome back. So today we will be jumping into a new headband wig. That's right, a new headband wig from a different company, and that company is WEQUEEN. So if you want to check out their headband, it is a curly headband for my natural sisters. So if you want to see me unbox, install, style, and then review this new wig from WEQUEEN, stay tuned. So yes, sis and sir, you heard right in the introduction. We are checking out a new curly headband wig, and that wig is from WEQUEEN. And WEQUEEN was gracious enough to send me their headband wig, and it is an 18-inch headband wig, and it is curly. And we will take a look at the construction, the hair before I install it, kind of unbox everything, show you what comes with it. And then I will get it ready. Yes, I said get it ready to install. Y'all gotta stop slapping these curly wigs on y'all head before preparing the wig to be worn, okay? Stop walking around with these crunchy, crinkly wigs because y'all didn't prepare y'all curly wig, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to prepare that curly wig and get it into a natural state before putting it on your head. And then we'll talk about my thoughts on it and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into unboxing, construction, what comes with it, etc., etc. Now, let's hop right in and see what's included with the wig. There is a bag that includes some headbands. So let's take a look at these headband prints to see what they look like and if they're any different from the other brands that I've received when I purchased the headband wigs. So first off, the style is different. These are all flat, kind of wide band, flat wigs. These are more so if you don't want to really push your headband wig black band back, you can kind of wear it closer to the front and then put this on to kind of cover the majority of your hair underneath. And all of the headbands are this style. And some fun prints. This one is really cute and feminine. This one is an animal print. This one is, it's cute. I'm not a fan of bright colors and browns mixed together. There is a green kind of version of that as well. And then there's this super, super cute print, perfect for summer. They're all very stretchy, so these feel like they would be big head friendly. So, okay, we're working with some options. And this is a total of 6 headbands that I received. And this is probably the most amount of headbands that I've received with a wig since I started purchasing the headband wigs. So plus for that. All right, let's see what else comes in the bag. So of course they provide us with 2 wig caps, and then there's 2 cards for information. One gives you information from WEQUEEN specifically about how to care for your wig that you purchased. It has information about lace wigs, curly hair, raw hair bundles, and hair closures. And I think it's really important that they give you information for every type of hair that you can purchase from them, because you can't treat every type of hair the same way. I've seen a lot of complaints about buying the curly hair wigs in general, or the kinky curly hair wigs, even the kinky curly headband wigs, because people try to treat it the same way they would treat their water wave. It's not the same, sis. It is not the same. You need to make sure that you're detangling and you're conditioning your natural textured wigs differently with different products, just as you would treat your actual natural hair. So that's a lot of the mistakes that I'm seeing being made as I'm watching people with their natural textured wigs, or when they're commenting on some of my content. I see a lot of mistakes being made in terms of, oh, I just sprayed it with water and I tried to brush it out. Nah, sis, that's not how it works. So giving instructions on how to actually use and take care of the curly hair, the natural textured hair, I think that's definitely a plus. Read what comes in y'all packages, y'all. The other thing that comes in there is a special gift. It is a professional hair salon steam styler and mink 3D hair lashes, and it gives you instructions on how to get that gift from them. So that's cool as well. Now, y'all, let's get to the main event, okay? So this is a she is here. This is, I think it's either a 16-inch or an 18-inch. I will verify for y'all and put down in the comments for you. I thought it was an 18-inch, but when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking this is probably a 16-inch. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a 16-inch. But neither here nor there. I like the short hair. It's more shorter natural hair is much closer to my hair texture. My hair is not too short, but when I wear it out in a twist out or just in my natural state, it sits, of obviously due to shrinkage. I have type 4 hair, y'all. So due to shrinkage, it sits really close up on me. So I think that it would really help to mimic my natural hair texture. But this is the construction of the headband. Now, I will say, compared to other brands, we will not name names because this is all about WEQUEEN, but compared to some other brands, I will say that the headband area, it feels a lot thicker and more secure compared to some of the other brands. It looks like it's sewn on really, really well. It's kind of tucked away in the lace, if you can see that. And I think that is really good. It looks like they took their time to kind of secure the headband onto the actual hair. There's like a thick band within the headband that is attaching the actual hair to this stretchy elastic piece that is the part of the headband, what makes the headband wig instead of just a half wig. Now, construction in terms of closure, it is your standard typical Velcro closure that you would expect. I do like that there are also the hooks at the bottom of each of these sides so that you can either loosen or make the wig smaller depending on your head size. So it looks like it is big head friendly and also peanut head friendly, y'all. So that's a plus. And then in terms of actual cap construction, you can see that there are three combs. There is one at the crown, two on your sides, and then one at the nape. And then you can also see that the machine weft tracks in the back portion of the wig are very stretchy and elastic, and I love to see that because again, that makes these wigs much more big head friendly for somebody like me. So construction overall, it looks really good. It looks really well put together, and it's very thick. It's not flimsy and thin. I've gotten some wigs off of Amazon where the cap construction appears similar, but the materials used are definitely not the same quality. So this is great quality. You have security, you have adjusting the sizes of the wig, and then you have the flexibility of tightening or loosening your headband strap as well. So now let's talk about the hair itself. So this hair, this is how it came straight out the box. And this is another complaint that I see from or hear from people who are trying natural hair wigs for the first time, or just not used to curly hair that is not like a water wave. Like I said, you see this and it looks crinkly. It looks straight up crinkly. But what you should do is when you receive your natural hair texture wig or your curly hair wig, you want to wet it down. So you want to spray it down, and I'll do that today in the video before I try it on, but you want to spray it down and you want to condition it, give it some type of moisture. It needs to be able to hold on to some moisture before you apply it and wear it and expect it to look like natural hair. Because right now, straight out the package, it just looks like crinkly hair. Do not put this wig. I've seen so many videos of reviews with people with these natural hair wigs that it just looks like corkscrew, like crinkly. It's crinkly as hell. Don't do it. Take the time to prep your wig before you wear it. Okay, y'all? So that is what you want to do. So we're gonna spray this down and we're gonna moisturize it a little bit and then we'll apply the wig. But in terms of the hair itself, there's no funky scent. It's that typical hair wig scent that that you typically get. So there's no foul scent to it. So that's good. The hair, it's not tangled. I'm able to run my hands right through it. So it's not tangled at all. So it's not dry. It feels very moisturized. It is a tight texture. So I do think that it'll be very close to my hair texture. It is a very tight texture. You can kind of tell from the ends. But once we moisturize that, wet it down, moisturize it, nice and curly. So I think I like this hair. It's a little more moisturized than some of the other wigs that I've received. It is very full, very thick. I don't think, at least I hope, that it doesn't get as big as some of the other wigs that I have like this. It's dense, but it's not extremely dense like some of the other ones that I've received. So I'm hoping that this will be a manageable amount of density for the hair, but it feels soft. It doesn't smell bad. It's not tangling. It's not shedding very much. I think I've seen 3 strands come out since I've been rubbing my fingers through it repeatedly. Those are all good things, but now we will get into the real test. We're gonna wet this thing down. We're gonna brush it out a little bit. We're gonna moisturize her, and then we will come back and we will apply it. Y'all know it's like that to apply it, but you wanna take some time and prep your wig. So let's get it prepped and then we will apply. Yes, she's back. Don't come for her. Don't come for her eyes, okay? She is back, and I still don't have a name for her yet, but, you know, full lips. She just needs some makeup. She needs some eyebrows. That's all. So she is ready. She has been moisturized, she has been brushed out and gotten back together as all natural hair should be taken care of. And now she is ready to apply. Now, I have a big head, so personally, I leave these unhooked. I let this baby breathe so it feels the most comfortable on my head. So I'm just gonna slap this on real quick. That's it. Okay, guys, so this is what the wig is looking like with just the black headband on it. And quite honestly, a lot of the times I just wear it like this, honestly. I like it. I really like it. I do think that it is still a very dense wig, and I think that may be like exemplified because it's a shorter wig than the other ones that I've gotten. But I actually think this might be 18-inch and not 16-inch now that I've like wet it, stretched it out, and kind of combed it out and gotten it into its natural state. I do think that it's actually a 18-inch wig. I'm picking this one because it's closest to the one that I have on right now, so just don't mind me. In a headband. I think that putting on a different type of headband, maybe one with knots or the cute ones that kind of sit up a little bit, the kind of padded headbands, I think that would be really cute with this type of volumized hair. But yeah, I think these look pretty good. So let's try to do maybe one or two styles really quick. Okay, so this is what half up, half down looks like with this wig. And this is what it looks like with an all up situation. Cute. And this is a style that I typically wear my natural hair in quite a bit. So I love being able to do this style. And then a quick messy bun. All right, y'all. So those were just a few styles, a half up, half down, you know, top puff, and then a top knot or a bun. And those took literally seconds to do. There's tons of other styles you can do if you like. If you guys are interested in seeing me do some more styles with it, then let me know in those comments down below. But this wig is super easy to work with. I like that it's not bulky in the back at all. It just looks like my hair, and I really like this hair. I like it. Now let's quickly go through the pros and the cons for this wig. Okay, so pros. The pros, it is very much like my natural hair texture. Actually, it's almost exactly like my 4B natural hair texture, and that is such a positive, y'all. I love when a company can get the hair texture right. I can't stand when I am a 4C person, 4B person, and I get these loose curls, water waves. It's just, I'm a naturalista, and I like when I'm wearing a protective style for it to still look like I'm a naturalista, if that makes sense. So I love the texture of this hair. It is super easy to work with in terms of shedding, detangling. It just took a little bit of water and a little bit of leave-in conditioner to get it kind of brushed out, get all those loose pieces of hair out, and kind of detangle anything that needed to be detangled. And that took maybe 5 minutes out the box just to get it in the natural state. So the hair was very manageable. It's a soft texture. It doesn't feel like that kinky, like dry, fake kinky hair, if that makes sense. It feels very soft, very natural, very moisturized. It was very moisturized out of the pack. So I was very impressed by that. It didn't feel dry out of the pack. So I didn't need to add as much conditioner, leave-in conditioner, as I usually have to, because they're usually not very moisturized right out of the pack. But this one was. So definitely plus for that. So the texture was soft. The construction of the wig is chef's kiss. The headband, actual black portion of the headband, is sewn on with some very strong binding. It looks like it was very well made, very thought out. It's not just a piece of black nylon kind of just sewn onto a wig. It is properly tucked in. There is some reinforcements underneath. It's very well constructed. It has the 4 combs, which help to secure it to give you that natural look. You don't have to worry about the wig lifting anywhere around the head at all. It also has those bands that you can either tighten or loosen depending on your head size. I like to keep those loose and not attach them to anything because that gives me the most comfort when I'm wearing these types of wigs, but that's just me. There is plenty of space on the Velcro strap for you to tighten or loosen that as well. So sometimes I do that and I tighten it a little bit just to help hold those edges down when it's starting to get a little rough. So that's always a plus as well. The hair had no scent. There was no funny smell. I didn't need to air it out for any reason. The hair has a lot of volume. I like volumized hair. I like it to look like a natural hair kind of afro, but a manageable one. So I like that it was volumized right out of the pack as well. Now, so cons for this hair. I think that this hair is maybe a little too dense in terms of the wig density. So I believe you kind of have the option to choose the density. A lot of times you have the options to choose the density of the wig. I probably wouldn't get the fullest density if you have the option, just because this hair got big fast. I brushed it out. I got it into its natural state. Usually it takes some time for it to kind of dry, just like with natural hair, real natural hair. Once your hair is wet, it looks kind of like more manageable. Once it starts to dry down, it starts to shrink. It starts to, get volumized and that kind of thing. So this hair started to get volumized and kind of shrink up right away, short, like maybe 5 minutes after I brushed it out. So if you want to keep the hair more manageable, I would definitely suggest using a mousse, a natural hair mousse, not one of those mousses that y'all be using to lay down baby hairs. A natural hair mousse. I have a TGIN mousse that I like to use that is really good. Also, I have a Shea Moisture mousse that is really good, that doesn't make the hair crunchy. It doesn't make the hair kind of with that film on it. So I would suggest using those to keep kind of the texture in check and keep the hair more manageable without getting too big and too shrunk, if that's your thing. Another thing you could do to keep the hair really manageable is twist outs or braid outs. Doing a twist out or braid out is possible on a wig, sis. It's super easy to do. You do it on a mannequin, or you can leave it on your head and do it on your head. Let it dry, sit it somewhere and let it dry overnight, and take that down in the morning, and you got a natural hair twist out, a real natural hair twist out. So those are definitely ways to make it more manageable if you don't like too big of hair, because I feel like this hair will eventually get big. Now, with that being said, the hair is not heavy. This is a very light wig. It's lighter than my other wigs that I've received or purchased. It's lighter than those. This is probably the lightest natural hair wig I've received, but it's also the most volumized natural hair that I've received. Now, that also may be because of where I put the wig. Usually I will sit it a little bit further back, but I have my straight backs in today, so I wanted to kind of hide those but make it cute. So I put the wig a little bit closer to the front. So I think that kind of helped to kind of exemplify the volume because it was closer to the front of my face, if that makes sense. So I do see if you set it further back, it won't be as volumized. It'll be sitting further back on the head and it'll be falling down more. So those are all ways to kind of minimize the volume, minimize the big hair if you don't want it too big and you want to keep it manageable. So I think like those were the only cons, really. I feel like this is a really, really good wig. I am happy to have received it. I don't like the style of the headbands, so I think they could probably revisit the design of those. I think these are pretty plain and basic, and it kind of gives away that you're wearing a headband wig. I also feel like the back it's kind of narrowed in where it's sewn together in the back, and I feel like that kind of makes it hard to hide the Velcro strap in the back. So I think rethinking the headband design and also the fabrics that were chosen, I think rethinking those would probably be the only other thing that I would suggest, just to make it cuter and help to camouflage the Velcro in the back. If you can see what I mean. It's kind of like pinched in size in the back versus up here. It's very wide and I've scrunched it up, but you can see that there's the Velcro kind of peeking out because there's not enough fabric on the headband to hide it. So that's the only other con that I have. Otherwise, I really am grateful to have been able to try out this wig. I will be using it. I do have another headband wig that is of kinky texture, but it's much longer. So it's nice to have a shorter, kind of more manageable. I can more easily put it up That took much less struggle than with my longer kinky headband wig. So I am looking forward to bringing this actually on vacation. We are going to Mexico next month. So I will be bringing this on vacation with me, slapping this on every day. I'll probably put some braids in it to keep it cute. I may do another video with just a bunch of styles. I know I did a couple today, but I may do another video kind of showing you some more styles that I can do with this wig. But let me know in those comments down below if that's what you guys want to see. Other than that, this has been great. So I want to say thank you to WEQUEEN for sending me this beautiful wig. And I truly appreciate the opportunity to review it and give my honest review. Thank you for respecting the honesty, because you know I'm going to give it to you. Luckily, there was not very many cons for this. And what's a con for some in this situation may not be a con for others. So I am really happy about this wig, y'all. I will definitely be visiting WEQUEEN's website to check out some more of their wigs, maybe a full wig, a lace wig, something that I can kind of lay down and keep it on for a couple of days, because usually I snatch this off by like 7:30. Snatch it off. My husband hates it, but I'm snatching it off, okay? Right before dinner. So I'll be taking a look at their website and seeing if there's more things that I want to try out. And you know, I have no problem spending a coin to get things that I want. This is actually my very first wig that was actually sent to me to try out. So I really do appreciate them reaching out to me and trusting me with their product and trusting me to give them a well done, honest review on the product. Otherwise, y'all, make sure you subscribe if you have not already. I have been growing so much, so fast, and I am forever grateful to everyone who has already subscribed. But if you have not and you enjoy my protective style videos or my beauty videos, whatever it is that you've been lurking and you like, go ahead and subscribe. That way, at least you get notified when I post new content. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I post that new content. And finally, guys, like the video. It lets me know that you appreciate and you like what I have been posting. And if not, hop in them comments and let me know what it is that you want to see. Okay? Otherwise, y'all, it's been fun. It's been real. Thank you to WEQUEEN. And I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye. She cute.